Hello, welcome to the TV room. David Bradley here. So here I have a PET companion board by Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel. This one has never been opened. It has this caution tape. And indeed, I will be careful. So what does this do? Well, Rudy had an idea that it would be nice to be able to work on PETs without having to have the board inside the machine, and you could look on another monitor, bigger or smaller. Boy, this sticker is something. Also, if the monitor wasn't working, you could tell if the PET was working with a video output from somewhere else, or going to somewhere else. And he did a demonstration of this, oh my God, at the last World of Commodore. There's a video online, probably more than one, of his demonstration. Whoa. If I can get the sticker. Oh no, I've hurt the bag a little bit. Oh well. Anyway, here is Rudy's card. Rudy's Retro Intel. He too is on YouTube. And here is the PET companion. As you can see, it's a little wee board, and it gets power out of the joystick port. It has a pass-through, so you can still do a cassette drive if you are so enchanted. Now, let's see, it's very well done. It has little instructions. There we go. Audio out, composite out, Commodore PET Companion version 7.5N, Rudy's Retro Intel. And it has a website here on YouTube as well as GitHub. It does. So, it took a long time to get this right. Just so. PET tape port. Rudy's Retro Intel 5 volts DC. Connect to tape port. This is the bottom side, it says. So this is the top side. Alright. So, what I need to do is take this, put it in the back of that PET, take this, put it in the back of that PET, and then I will be able to do wonderful things. Here's another beautiful thing that comes with this. If you really want to secure it, there is a device, a screw thing, to make sure that it goes in and it stays in. And here, and actually I was talking to Rudy about this at one point. I said, well, look at that. I mean, you've only got an RCA jack. Well, he was thinking, well, I'm going to have to put an adapter for a regular set of headphones. I said, why don't you just get this, or another port for it, and I have to redo the board. I said, what? Just get a little adapter. So this would plug in and to the the audio port, so you could use headphones. Now, not the headphones I was speaking of in the last thing. They don't have such a thing, but other headphones. So there it is. Component side. Inverse video. Okay, now on some machines, there's this thing called where things come out backwards depending on the version of the machine. I'm just going to set these things up here. And there is a jumper. There is a jumper. Right there. That orangey, yellowy, pancake orangey thing. And that depends on which version of the PET you have. I think maybe on the oldest ones that needs to be switched over. I am not so sure. So what I'm going to do... Oh, there's a little adapter. Oh, 10K pot. What is this? Composite side. I guess it's adjustable. Plug in user port only. Yes. lots of cool things on the board to tell you how to do it and how not to do it. RGB2 HDMI connections. Aha, so there's like a joystick port here, and with the right kind of adapter, you can go to HDMI. Anyway, everything is very well marked. It's very nice. This is, as he says, version 7.5N. This is the last one. Not the last one, but he's done it. He's made them. He uses the ones that he has at home. And I think from what he told me, there are 8 left. And they are assembled. And chances are, I mean, you can always order one from him. If you, let me see here. Okay, his address is Retro Intel start again. Retro Intel DIY at gmail.com. So that's RETROINTEL DIY at gmail.com. And his YouTube is https://www.youtube.com/c/Rudy's Retro Intel. No apostrophe. And you can always order one through the mail. But also, from what I think is going to happen, is I think he's going to bring them the last date that there will ever be to the World of Commodore on November 30th and December 1st, 2024. And he only has assembled versions left. The kits were a little less expensive. He only has assembled ones, and I think he will be selling them there. I believe on his GitHub and stuff, he's basically released everything that if you want to get a board made and do it yourself, you can. But he's done with them. He did it. He's pleased. He's happy. There are a lot of people out there who are pleased with them. And so they should be. And that's that. So, if you're coming to the World of Commodore, get in touch with him. I'm sure he'll hold one for you if he knows you're coming. And that'll be great. Great. Anyway, who knows? Maybe he'll set up a display. I think he mentioned he might have his the video on it running. And I should have looked up what it was, but I didn't. I know, though, and this is something I hope goes better at this year's World of Commodore, and that is sound. And before Rudy started his thing, I took the same microphone that I have on here, I put it on him, and I had my iPhone in the back of the room with the same transmitter, receiver, whatever, I guess receiver thing, on there, so that I got good sound. And because sound is important, and that's why I always strive to speak up, because sometimes I don't, but I try. Anyway, so there's a video online about it, and yeah. So what I'm going to do now is carefully put this back in the box bag that I just spotted open, and rip the side of the bag a little bit, getting it out. So I guard it from static, and then I'll put these back in. I'll put the adapter back in. I'll put the card back in, and then I will venture to the basement, where I have some external speakers that I should be able to hook this up to the PET, hook the speakers up to that, and then we should hear. The other thing, I was talking about clutter. Well, yes, here is some clutter. I did open a headphone thing before. Do I really need this box? I suppose if I wasn't pleased with it, I might need the box. Then I might want to try and return it, but I seem to be pleased. So I will take all of its stuff. I had. Oh my god, there's a twist tie. I don't like twist ties. It was right here. Oh, golly. Twist ties. And they're twist ties recyclable. I just don't know. Did it go under the computer here? Now I dropped the documentation. Oh, golly. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Oh, and I wonder. And these are the little things that happen sometimes are upsetting. Where you think, I've got this. Everything is great. Everything is dandy. And then you lose a twist tie. You'll throw the whole day off. But I'll try not to let that happen. All right. I am going to, you know what, because I've still got this computer here, I'm going to plug it in so it stays charged. I'm going to leave the headphones on there. And this, even though it doesn't have the twist tie in it, I wish it did, I'm going to close this up, put it over here on the chair, and say farewell for now, because I'm going to head to the basement, find the external speakers, and come on back up here to see about checking out these games on the PET with sound. So, thanks for coming. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see. Maybe I should hook up another monitor too. I'll see about that. Anyway, The Pet Companion by Rudy of Rudy's Retro Intel. There's very few left, and unless you make it yourself, that's it. That's all. So, if you're interested, contact him through his YouTube, and as I say, I think he said there are 8 left, and they will be at the World of Commodore, which is November 30th and December 1st of 2024 at the Admiral Inn, just maybe a pitching wedge away from the QEW. So it's in the Greater Toronto area, but it's not really in Toronto, but it's been at the same hotel for quite a long time. It is. It has been. It will be. Anyway, it's a great event, and hope to see you there. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.